The most precious self-discipline is knowing when to stop. Welcome, my dear friends, to Mickey Radio of Better Version. This is Mickey, speaking to you from the heart of beautiful Saigon. Tonight, I want to share with you something both simple and profound, the kind of discipline that can change the course of your life. It is not about working harder, nor about holding on tighter. It is about knowing when to stop. We are taught from childhood that perseverance is everything. Keep going, they say, and one day you will succeed. And often, that is true. But what if the path you are walking is the wrong one? Then each step forward is not progress, but a deeper fall into the abyss. All your sweat, all your sacrifices, become nothing more than offerings to a mistake. I once believed that the hardest thing in life was finding the right person and the right path. But with time, I realized something harder still, letting go of the wrong person. Stopping when the road ahead only leads to darkness. We cling to false hope, whispering to ourselves, just a little longer, just a little more effort. Yet deep down, the answer is already within us. The truth has already spoken. We are simply too afraid to listen. The poet Wang Guojun wrote, "Every place you arrive belongs to yesterday. A greener mountain, a clearer river, a gentler village. Cling to them too long, and they no longer free you. They bind your feet. They shackle your future." So many of us see the losses, yet still refuse to stop. The businessman keeps pouring money into a failing venture, hoping for a miracle. The investor holds on to a falling stock until his life savings vanish. The lover gives their heart to someone who does not love them back, torn apart each night but still refusing to walk away. These are not acts of courage. They are acts of fear, the fear of letting go. To persist in the wrong thing is like sinking into a swamp. The more you struggle, the deeper you drown. Only by pulling yourself out, early, decisively, can you breathe again. I admire deeply those who can let go when the time comes. To walk away not because they love too little, but because they understood too much. To them, self-discipline is not simply waking up early or working hard. It is the rare and precious discipline of knowing when to stop. Think of Konosuke Matsushita, the founder of Panasonic. In the 1960s, he poured fortunes into developing electronic computers. Yet he saw the truth. Giants like IBM, Fujitsu, and Hitachi already ruled the field. To continue would destroy everything. So he stopped. He let go. And instead of dying in a battle he could not win, Panasonic soared by focusing on its strengths. The world remembers Matsushita not for his stubbornness, but for his wisdom to walk away. Or think of Chen-Ning Yang, the Nobel Prize-winning physicist. He longed to do experiments, but his hands betrayed him. Time and again, he failed. Then one day, he admitted his weakness. He gave up experimental work and turned to theory. The decision, the courage to stop, brought him glory and success. Friends, if you are pouring your heart into the wrong path, no reward will come, no matter how hard you try. Instead, it will break you, piece by piece, until you no longer recognize yourself. Michael Bloomberg once said, "If in science you discover your path is a dead end, it is still a great contribution, because now others will not waste their time there." In life, too, the dead end is not what destroys us, it is refusing to turn back when we see it. The Chinese entrepreneur Via once built a chain of clothing stores that earned billions. But when e-commerce rose, her empire crumbled. Customers came to her stores to try on clothes, then bought them online for less. Sales collapsed. Many would cling, desperately trying to revive the past. But not Via. She shut her stores, one by one, and walked into the unknown. And in doing so, she became the queen of livestream sales, a legend in China's digital market. She showed us that to let go is not to lose, it is to open the door to tomorrow. And yet, I know, it is not easy. To stop means to admit you were wrong. To let go means to accept loss. And our pride resists this with all its might. We become trapped by what psychologists call the Zeigarnik effect, the unfinished story that haunts our minds. We cannot bear to leave it incomplete, so we keep pushing, even when it destroys us. But listen carefully, the present is all we truly have. Your focus now is your treasure. If you spend it chained to the past, you rob yourself of the life waiting before you. Yes, persistence is noble, But blind persistence is poison. To give everything to the wrong love, the wrong job, the wrong dream, it is not sacrifice. It is waste. It does not honor your life. It devours it. So I say to you tonight, be brave enough to adjust your path. Do not mourn what is gone. Do not cling to what has already slipped through your fingers. The truest strength is not in holding on, but in letting go. Only by stopping at the right time can you open your hands to receive what life still longs to give you. Thank you, dear friends, for listening to Mickey Radio of Better Version. I will be here every Saturday night, walking with you as you become a better version of yourself. If tonight's story touched your heart, please share it with someone who needs it. And don't forget to subscribe, so you'll never miss our weekly reflections and book series. Until next time, may you have the wisdom to hold on when it matters, and the courage to stop when it does not.